Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new piercing video. Now I cannot tell you how much this has been requested. A little while ago I did do a video about piercings and body modifications I'd never get, and since then I've had so many requests to do one about piercings that I would get and what I want in the future. So that's what today's video is about. Quickly, just before I do start, if you are new to my channel, you just stumbled across this video, please subscribe. I do videos every single week regarding a whole variety of topics, and yeah, let's go with the video. So one of the first piercings I really want is an eyebrow piercing. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how attractive I find eyebrow piercings. If a boy has got like an eyebrow piercing, he is instantly like more attractive to me. Like seriously, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because that guy from Five back in like the 90s had an eyebrow piercing and I fancied him. 3 years ago, I did actually have my left eyebrow pierced. In 2014, I did go and get it done and it was really lovely. But unfortunately for me, my work at the time was being really annoying and kept telling me to take it out for work. So I was taken out, putting like a plastic retainer in there so you couldn't really see it. But I think because of the constant taking in and out, it did actually reject. Now, I know eyebrow piercings do commonly reject anyway, just because they are a surface piercing and you move your eyebrows all the time. Some people are very lucky. Again, this is one of those things that people always go, I've had mine for 10 years, never had any problems. You're the lucky one. For the majority of people, they grow out over time. Now, yes, I don't have to worry too much now about taking them out for work, but for me, I still don't really want like a gap in my eyebrow. The thing is with eyebrow piercings, a lot of people leave them in to the very last minute, and which they shouldn't do. Like once it starts properly rejecting, take it out, as you're gonna be left with a scar. And when you get a scar on your eyebrow, you basically lose a chunk of your eyebrow. So like these are some pictures about what it looks like after they've sort of rejected. And I don't want like a gap in my eyebrow. That's like a very chavvy look. But I really want it. Oh, I want it so bad. This sounds gross. Someone listen to me outside. So time for a secret piercing, and that is a tongue web piercing. So this was actually given to me as a compromise for me not being able to get my tongue pierced all that time ago. And I said no to it because I was like, why would I want a piercing that kind of hidden like that? Now that I'm more into the community and actually understand about piercings, and you know, I have my own identity with piercings, and I know that I'm not getting any piercings now to show someone or to be like, look what I've got. Like obviously back when I was 19, obviously the thought of having a scaffold piercing, I was like, oh look, it looks so cool, and people were like, oh my god, he's awesome. No, trot along bitch. So getting my tongue webbing done is always something that has been on my books. It's just getting around to doing it. I've always wanted it done. Again, it's one of those piercings that I can kind of have to myself and be like, this is my own thing, and like if I want to show you it, I can. And I really like the idea of having like secret hidden piercings. So one that I have already got and I really want another one is a dermal punch. So as you know, I do have a dermal punch here in my left conch. I've got like a 6mm hole here, and I was kind of like thinking about getting a dermal punch at the top of my ear here, just because this whole sort of side of my ear is very empty. Like there's not really much here. I've got a root piercing, but I'm kind of like more on the helix side of it. So I was thinking about maybe getting like a 6mm one put in there as well. And because of this one's been healing so well and I've had no problems with it, actually say there's no problems. I can't get this like thing out of my ear now. Oh my god, long story, different video for that. Like I've had no problems with the actual piercing itself. So like because it's been such a great one, I kind of feel like I want to get another one up here. And again, it's one of those things that not many people have. And I'm not saying get piercings just to be unique, but like I like having piercings that are very unique. Next on the list is tongue splitting. This is probably one of the more extreme ones that I really do want to get, and I've wanted to get my tongue split for such a long time. So a few years ago, I say a few, 2009 when I first started getting piercings, I wanted to get my tongue pierced, but annoyingly the piercer said to me that I couldn't get it done because my veins are too big, I'd bleed to death, I'd die, and I was just like, oh okay, thanks for letting me know that. I don't really want to die. When I moved to London and my new piercer Veronica, I asked her about the situation. I said, it really sucks, but I really want my tongue pierced. Is there any way we could potentially do it? And she looked at my tongue and she was like, you're fine to get your tongue pierced. So I have no idea why my previous piercer told me I couldn't. Maybe she just wasn't comfortable doing those piercings. Maybe potentially I might get it pierced first, but ultimately I'd love to have my tongue split. I've always been very attracted to it. Next is dermals. So dermal piercings to me are definitely one of those ones that I'm very torn with. I would love to get some dermals in my wrists. Not too long ago, again, a long time ago, I say not too long, I forget how old I am now. I did have both of my wrists pierced. I won't go on about it too much because you've heard me talk about that enough already. But so I used to have my wrist pierced, but they did reject over time, like most surface piercings do. Just because I remember how problematic it was to have my wrist pierced and how annoying it was, having them like pierced here with some dermals, it might not be the best idea, but I think I might actually go for it one time and just try and see what it's like as a modifier. I should at least try at least one dermal just to see what they're like, just to say that I can say as well, I've had a dermal piercing. Like I think, yeah. Now on to nape piercings. So again, this is another one that I have actually already had twice. First, I had to take it out because of work, and the second time was just because it was growing out over time. Again, this is one of those ones that I always thought I wouldn't really get again, but I actually, like, recently I've been really craving it. But the only problem with it is I know that it will reject, and like, no matter what I do, that is going to reject. So maybe I could potentially get dermals in my neck instead. Nape piercings is one of those ones that I love, and I think because it is quite unusual, it's still not very common. So another one that I'm a little bit on the fence with is bridge piercings. So this is another one that I have actually faked in the past. I did a video actually about fake piercings and how I faked this piercing. So I had my bridge done here, and I really like the way that it looks. A lot of surface piercings look so good when they're first done. But after a few months and they start to grow out, they look a bit like, Just, again, one of those things that grows out, and I don't really want scars on the top of my nose. So something a little bit more extreme, and that is elf ears. So in my most extreme body modification, I think it was that video I had it in, I did talk about elf ears. Now, oh my gosh, I've wanted to have elf ears for so long now, but the only problem is, now this is a bit of like a weird problem, it's because I'm gonna have to actually take out about 6 of my piercings in my ears in order to actually have that done. And then I don't know whether I'd be able to have them redone sort of around it if I was to have my elf like ears put in. So I don't really know how the process of that actually works when it comes to re-piercing in the areas, because obviously the holes would still be there, but they'd just like be like slightly moved around my ear. I'm pretty sure like these, like this top one here and this one here would be like that's where the cutting would happen in my ear. I'd probably lose those ones anyway. Elf ears, I think they look sick and I love them, and I think they look so good and I want them so bad, but it's just that compromise of like potentially losing other piercings. Also, when it comes to elf ears, no matter what technique the person uses, you don't really know how your body's going to completely heal. They could heal slightly different than what like they're expected to look like. So you have to keep that in mind, that your body won't necessarily heal the exact same way as like a previous client that your person, like your modifier is doing. You only really get like a definitive answer of what it's going to look like after you've actually had it done yourself. I think it would suit me quite well just because I have no hair. Like the one thing I love about being modified and being like in the way I am is the fact that my baldness, I think, really accentuates my ears. Like I think they make them stand out really good, and especially with my contact lenses and stuff, like I feel like it complements each other quite well. So for my last one, it's very scary, and that is nipple piercings. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one I'm pretty sure you know about, and if you don't know about this, I don't know why. I mean, unless you're like a new subscriber, but my nipples. Oh my gosh, I've been putting off getting my nipples done for such a long time because I am terrified. I am so scared about getting my nipples pierced. It's the only one I'm ever scared about, and nothing else I've been that worried, but my nipples are terrifying to me because I know it's gonna hurt so much. And again, if it didn't hurt for you, well done, you were lucky. But for the majority of people, it's gonna hurt. I said I was gonna get it done by the summer. It's almost autumn now. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Like my mission is to have it done by the end of the year, to have them both done by the end of the year. And that's like my late New Year's resolution. So that's gonna get done. I don't know when, but it's definitely going to get done. So those are some of the modifications I am looking forward to getting in the future. There are a few more. If you would like me to make like another part to this, put yes in the comment section or something like that. Just do that and I'll be like, okay, that you want more. Obviously, again, if you are new, make sure to subscribe. I do videos every single week. Hit the like button because that does really help me out. And I'll see you all very soon. I love you all. And a massive shout out to Stephanie and Kelly. Merged your names together. You're awesome Patreons. Patreon link is at the top as well. I love you. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye.